Hello, droplets. So, serious time. We've all heard the news. President motherfucking Trump. I have two responses. They're kind of bipolar. One's very different than the other. I'm going to start with how I'm feeling. How this whole thing is affecting me and people like me and what it's like to deal with this. And I'm going to get that out. And if you want to skip vitriol and anger and everything else, I am going to post a little timestamp right about there. And right there, it'll enable you to skip to the part of the video where I'm not ranting like an insane one. Alright. Let's do this first part, shall we? So, for those of you who voted for Trump, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care if that's fair. I don't care if it's right, but fuck you. Like, you voted. It doesn't matter. Like, I can go on and on about the man, but you voted out of fear, or out of greed, or because you're more concerned with something other than basic human rights or decency. You didn't do your research. You didn't look. Do all the white entitled, and I'm using white as privilege. You know, let's just go with privilege. So all the privileged assholes who voted and went, oh, well, I'm afraid because people are different now, and I don't know what's going to happen, and oh no, brown people, and oh no, women, and trans people, and the nasty, nasty gays, and all the other bullshit that I keep seeing, and that, oh, you're so afraid because you have to deal with other people as equals. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is not how you win. You don't win by doing this. You win by learning that you're not the only people with power and you're gonna have to deal. We are not going anywhere. We will not be stopped. This is not you winning. This is you desperately clinging on to anything. You grabbed on to a fucking Cheeto of a man and said, save me from all the brown people and all the scary gays and all this new shit that we don't want to handle because we want to always be in charge. Well, you're not always going to be in charge. Change is scary, and you got to learn to face it. We have got to stop acting like a nation of cowards. We respond to everything with fear and ignorance, and we are better than that, and we need to be better than that. Fuck everyone who didn't do their research, who voted because they didn't care about other people, who only wanted their own power, who were afraid. Fuck fear. You understand me? Fuck fear. This is not about, you don't live in fear. You don't let fear win, ever. And we did. Or you did. And that's not fair. When you look out there, and you're going to be wondering, why are all these people protesting? Why is half the nation so scared? Maybe you should look at yourselves and go, what am I celebrating? What am I celebrating that half the nation is so terrified of? Because maybe, just maybe, things aren't right. And you know what? You're going to turn to us and say, well, why don't you look at it and, maybe you shouldn't be so scared. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't be afraid of a Cheeto, of a joke of a man. But he has power. He has power now. And it's not fucking right. He is not the man we should have had in there. He's not anyone. He's not the woman. He's not anything that should have ever approached it. As I speak, this man is about to go to trial involving the possible molestation of a young girl, I believe. That's not cool. That should have made it. That should have made it so that people were. It shouldn't. People should have seen that and gone, well, I can't vote for him. You don't vote for people who have that. It doesn't matter if they did or not. The fact that it's bringing such sordid things is awful. Now, we are not going to live in fear, and we are going to be better than that. And in that vein, I am going to do the other half of the video. So this is where you come in and you get to see the other half of my reaction to this. I'm going to be more reasonable now. I'm going to try to think about this. So, we can't hate each other. We can't resolve this issue with anger and fear and hate. We can't look at each other and be cruel. We can't just turn our backs on even the worst among us, or the perceived worst among us, because fear is how we got here. So fear is not going to win the day. Fear is not going to solve this problem. What will solve this problem is knowledge and bravery and sacrifice and determination and never giving up. I am terrified of what this could mean. I know almost, as so many people I know are. We can't let this fear rule us. We can't just sit and shiver, or we can't just act without thinking. And we can't hate. Okay? People who voted had a reason. And in their minds, they voted for Trump because they thought it was the right thing to do, or they felt trapped into it, or they didn't know what else to vote for. And many of them honestly feel that they are making the right choice. Many of them are making the right choice for themselves and not considering other people, but a lot of people don't know better. We're not a compassionate people or a kind nation. And we should be. We can be. We can be better. No matter what is happening throughout all this. That is what I want all my little droplets to remember. We can be better. We can be better than them. We can be better than the situation. And we can be better people. We can always be better. And that's the goal, to be better. Always improve. Always move forward. Be kind. Be forgiving. It seems, it's like, don't forget. And don't let people get away with this shit. But don't strike out for vengeance and anger and everything else. Instead, make the difference. Be better. I believe in all of you. You are all awesome people. And I believe that even the worst among us, even Trump, could be better. All of us could be better. And we have to remember that and fight for that we can all be better. Anything else is just going to lead to more fighting and more anger and more sadness. And we don't need any more of that. And that's how I feel about all this. Fuck you, be better. I love you all. Bye.